How good did it feel to come in and play as well as you played, having not played in a couple of weeks?
I mean, definitely feels good. Definitely as well. I had help from the guys to cleaning those guys who were in the front of me of my vision. But yeah, it feels good. I just have to, like I said out there, I have to catch that flow and that wave. I didn't play hockey for 2 weeks. I was mostly out of time every day in the gym and in ice house. So it was frustrating to start the season like this, especially when the boys have success and you can't join that feeling, because, like I said as well outside, for past 2 years we didn't have that much success, right? So now it feels good and it's amazing. It's a good feeling.
It wasn't the type of game that you could wade into either. Does that help you to face that kind of attack early on and help you get into the game a little quicker?
Honestly, I didn't put any pressure on myself again. I went there as an exhibition game. I really didn't want to focus on, oh, that's Edmonton. They're dangerous. They're pretty good, you know. I just didn't want to put any pressure on myself again. I just wanted to go out there, feel that puck, and track it, and that's all what I wanted to do.
And you took a pretty good shot from Arvidsson. That had to wake you up at least and say, okay, here we go, we're in a game now.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, it was a good shot. So you see, it's a good thing though. It made me feel. It made me feel it was what I was looking for.
Elvis, for the past two, you kind of mentioned this earlier, but the past 2.5, 3 years, you guys have been the ones that kind of having, some troubles in the defensive end that end up in the back of the net. How nice is it to see the offensive start that your team is off to this year, and the other goalie is the one that's dealing with all the goals?
I mean, I'm not going to say it's funny because it's definitely not funny. Those nights of 6 goals, I had quite a bit of them. It's not a good feeling. It's good that we have a big change this year. I think we are really solid in the back and even in the front. We know what we're doing right now. Last year we definitely didn't look like we know what we do when we get the puck. Here everyone knows their own role. Everyone is working hard, and there's no jokes anymore. We're seriously playing hockey here right now.
What's the biggest difference, biggest reason you think that is?
I mean, obviously this year it's everything. I mean, we have new GM, we have new coaches and new staff. Everything we have new here. Maybe that was a new fresh page from where we started right now, and it's going pretty good, and I'm happy, and we just have to keep going the same way.
Cole, another really quick start similar to Toronto. What's behind those quick starts when you're playing teams like of this caliber, especially?
Yeah, we obviously talked about, within our power play to want to execute. It's been a couple games, and to get one early there, and then Monty finds a great spot. Marchi does what he does, and puts it around his tape, and we get rolling there, and we're up a couple. 3 after the first, and I just liked how we played with the lead in Nashville. We obviously let that one get away from us, so it's nice to just put our foot in their throats and keep on the gas, and we got the job done tonight.
When you get that kind of a lead that early, how much does it help you settle into the game?
Yeah, you want to obviously play with the lead, but what I like tonight is we stayed in the hunt, but we didn't. We're on the jacket side. We weren't, cheating for no extra goals or anything like that. I thought we played it's cliche, but we played the right way most of the night, and it showed. We got rewarded.
So we talked about how much faster, how much pace you guys are playing with this year. Do you think you're surprising opponents based on? Do you think they're sort of expecting what they've seen here the last couple of years, and maybe you're surprising them with the energy, the pace, the skill, frankly, you guys have played with?
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask the 31 other teams that. But what we want to make sure is that when teams are playing the Blue Jackets, that it's not going to be easy. You know, we're going to be in your face. We're going to be playing fast. We're going to be tenacious. We're going to be relentless. And, you know, we're going to execute. So, you know, the more and more we do that throughout a consistent basis, you know, we've set the bar for ourselves. We know what, you know, we need to do to play well and win hockey games. And it's just a matter of staying consistent on that and holding each other accountable to that.
I'm sure you enjoyed your goal, of course, but how cool was it to see Pyyhtia score?
Yeah, he's standing right here. I know we were talking about it every game. We're sitting beside, we're taping our sticks, doing all that. I'm like, "You gonna get one tonight, Pitts?" And I know he always tells me, "Yeah." So tonight he didn't lie to me.
Yeah. Now you've got a new nickname, Pitts.
Oh, he's got a bunch. Yeah, he's got a bunch.
Did you think he got the first one for you, or on yours? Or was there
To be
question
honest,
there?
I kind of just threw it at the net. He was through traffic, and you know, I looked at him right away, and he gave me one of those ones. So right away, I kind of knew it was, you know, I shot it, and you know, it was my goal, I guess. But yeah, I didn't really know, but when I looked at him, he gave me that one. So.
Some of those, a couple of those plays tonight, Adam made some pretty crazy skill plays. Just how fun was it to play with the three of you guys put together like that?
Yeah, I think that was my first game playing with fans in our careers, and we played shifts or stuff like that together. But to actually, you know, be on a line, we were pretty pumped this morning, and you know, obviously, I think, you know, we have, you know, chemistry, and you know, we complement each other well. So I thought, you know, we showed that well tonight, and you know. We both want it for each other. We both want to do well. We want this team to do well. So it's nice, you know, for us to, you know, to click. We just got to keep that going.
Great. So let's pick up with what Cole was talking about there. You guys playing together for the first time, and obviously clicked a couple of times here tonight, right?
Yeah. Like you said, we were really excited about it this morning. Like, we haven't actually been on a line except for like maybe like the first weird 3 games or whatever of last season, and it was great. We clicked right away, and we think our games complement each other really well. And yeah, we just went from there, and it went great.
Another fast start like the Toronto game. What's happening here when you guys come out of the locker room like that?
It's just kind of a feeling in the locker room. Like, we're all playing for each other. We're playing for the logo on the front, and hot starts are a part of that. And our guys that have been the starting lineup have come out strong, and then we've been able to follow that up a few times. And it was great to get a couple goals early. Obviously, it didn't pan out in Nashville, but it did tonight, and hopefully holding those leads is something we can work on.
I know that it's only one game, and you don't want to get too fired up about that. But if you guys can kind of click as that line together, and putting Chinnikov back up there, we already kind of know what they can do. That gives you guys 2 pretty powerful lines, at least at the top right away.
Yeah, obviously that line has done a lot. First 8 games where we've played here, Chinny with them for 6 of them or 5 of them has been awesome. So. Yeah, anytime you can have waves of offense coming in like that, it's going to be great. And playing with Silly and Tuna is hopefully something that we can have to establish that first 2 lines of offense.
And each of you guys scored tonight. Am I right to say that you enjoyed Pyyhtia's goal as much as any of those goals, just given the fact that it was his first?
Oh, pumped about it. I walked in before the game, and I told him I was thinking about it all day. Like, he had to get one tonight, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm actually feeling it too." And as soon as he tucked it in, I was pumped behind the net. I was pointing at the net, making sure someone picked it up, and yeah, I'm pumped for him. You never forget your first goal. And I walked in the dry stall. He's like, "I'm not sleeping tonight." I was like, "I didn't either. You're gonna remember it forever." And I think Silly grabbed it, so that's awesome.
I think that, it looked like a pass where you knew he was standing there the whole time. Or?
Yeah, I was lucky kind of to get it through the D-man's legs there, but I definitely knew what I was doing.
This is the 4th game. You guys have scored 6 goals. The offense has been rolling. What's the biggest difference that you see this year from last year?
We're playing a more aggressive style. I feel like we're getting up the ice, and we call it being on the jacket side, but we're tight. It's not like we're sagging back and being 3 high and trying to stay far away just to be on the defensive side. We're getting up and trying to kill their offense as early as possible so we can get on ours.
Take us through it. How did it feel to get that first one finally?
That feels awesome. Like, first goal, you remember that all over your life. So that feels awesome.
Adam said he was feeling it this morning. Just what were your thoughts this morning? With you obviously must have been confident that it was coming.
Yeah, I felt that too on the morning, and he said, "Yeah, I feel that you score one today." And I was, "Yeah, I feel that too," and so that was a funny moment.
Have you felt that feeling before?
Sometimes,
yeah.
But now it's came through, so
yeah.
I can't say it.
What's your reaction in the first seconds after that goes in? What are you thinking?
I just feel like so happy about that. I was like, yeah, finally it came. So I was just so happy.
You get a new line mate with Sillinger tonight as well, and the three of you guys played so well. Was there kind of instant chemistry between the three of you?
Yeah, I think we have a good chemistry with each other, and like 3 young guys play fast and speed hockey. So yeah, I think we have the good chemistry out there. So yeah.
What will you do with that puck? Where will that puck go? Where will you keep it?
I don't know actually where it is right now, but someone take it.
Yeah.
I hope it's come back.
Yeah. Have you had a chance to look at your cell phone?
Not yet.
Okay, I was just curious how crazy it is. Yeah.
You didn't have any shots on goal going into the Nashville game. I think you had 3 there, and then you got the goal tonight. Were you getting frustrated as you were going through those first 4 or 5 games?
No, like everyone told me like shoot more, and you have good shots. So now I shoot more, and now it's came. So yeah, probably need to shoot more.
Did you come close to hitting the Sillinger's goal to ticking it or no?
That's not hit me. No.
Did you try? Or did you get
Of course I try.
just a little late?
You come to training camp just looking for a spot on this team. Now it seems like you're a really important part of this team playing on the second line. How much has your confidence grown?
Of course, it's like growing up like a lot, like making spot and team like and play like I think I play pretty good. So yeah, of course that like feels so good.
When you guys win, you win big. Another 6-goal effort. What does that tell you about your team, Dean, and the way you come out in a game like tonight?
Well, we were really happy with the start, and then even more happy when we got up the 3 goals after the first period, where we went in and talked to the group about the game. Kind of puts you back in that same spot. I mean, we're 2-0 up in Nashville, and we're turning pucks over, and maybe think it's we're going to just score a lot of points, and the important part is the 2 points, and we played the proper way, and we were able to obviously score some more goals, but we didn't turn the puck over as much. I mean, we're going to turn pucks over, and we talked about it this morning, and you know, the adjustment that we made as a group to limit those turnovers in the crucial areas, and we did that.
Was that part of your message? And try to protect that lead, but not play back. Just keep going after it.
Yeah, I guess our terminology is never really just protected. We just want to continue to do the right things that allowed us to get to that 3 without taking chances. Now, I'm not saying like we're not taking chances when it's 0-0 either. We're just doing the right things in those crucial areas of the rink, and then the crucial times in the game. And we had a few tonight, and we handled them the right way.
Pyyhtia has done a lot of good things for you, but can you describe the scene, the jubilation on the bench when he gets that first goal? I got the sense a lot of guys were rooting for that to happen.
Yeah, somebody said he's got the best shooting percentage now. I don't know. Somebody told me he had never had a shot till last game or something. Is that true? Yeah. So it's pretty good shooting percentage then, wouldn't it be? Yeah. I don't know. I'm no mathematician, but. Oh, is he? Yeah. Well, that's our 2 goal scorers. So, I mean, he does a lot of right things in our hockey club, right? He's earned the right to be here, to be in the National Hockey League, and playing significant role on our team. And sure, is it nice to see somebody get rewarded, by scoring a goal and helping his team, for sure. We talked as a group after the game that a shutout is wonderful, a hat trick's wonderful, scoring your first goal is wonderful, but the most important thing is the 2 points and the win. If all those things can come along the way, if our penalty kill went over instead of giving up the one at the end, that would be great too. It didn't happen, but the most important thing is that everybody believes and buys in that the 2 points is more important than all those things combined.
Do you get the sense, Dean, that you're catching teams by surprise in the early going, based on what they may have seen the past couple of seasons?
I hope not. I hope that we're playing the way that we play, the standard that we've set. We're trying to meet that every night. regardless of who we play and what their mentality is. We're going to play hard every night, and we'll see where we sit. We've talked to the group about that from day one, is that we're going to play hard. The teams are going to have to match our work ethic, and we're not going to win every night. We're not going to have success, but we're going to work every night, and we've done that up to this point. We've got to continue to do it.
I make a slight tweak in the top six there, putting Sillinger with Fantilli and Pyyhtia. Was that more about getting that top line kind of back together and putting, because you knew that they had played really well, or was that also? I mean, I'm sure it was also trying to see what maybe those other three could do together.
Yeah, coaches are such nerds, right? You get in there and you're like fiddling with our magnets all morning, right? We get in there and our meeting is we start with the lineup and then you go through a process and yeah, we had magnets all over the place, right? And then we settled in on that, and I enjoy that part of it because everybody has an input. Because some people see some other things. We've got how many guys in there? 6, 7 coaches in there. Then we all have opinions, and hopefully we make the right ones. But to answer your question, it was probably that was a little bit of both. That line's been so good with Chinny, Monty, and Marchie. So to put them back together, and honestly, you put Cole Sillinger with anybody, it's a pretty good line. So we felt very comfortable that would work. Obviously, we left Danny's line alone, and Curl's line had a really good night too. They played hard. They played. I don't know what their final minutes were, but they played a significant role in this win as well.
Elvis hadn't played in a couple weeks and looked very calm, very under control. Just how nice is that to see that, and also maybe gives you 2 goalies that are pushing for trying to earn that starting spot. You know what? Elvis has been a leader on our team so far, right? He's led by example. He's led in practice. He's led with his work ethic. The other night when he's not playing, he's the first one high-fiving guys and praising guys, and he's been fantastic. So I think your point of him being calm is really good. We want him to have fire in his belly. We just don't want him to have fire all the time, right? We want him to play the game composed, as we want everybody, but certainly our goaltenders, and he did that tonight.
Kind of a two-parter here. When you're getting secondary scoring like you are, how nice is that for you to not have to tax the top line and take some pressure off of them? And then do you ever look ahead and think, we're playing this well, what it might be like when you have a full complement of your forwards back?
To roll 4 lines tonight was fantastic, for sure. We didn't have to shorten the bench at all. Everybody played. Because everybody played well. Do we look ahead? No. Tomorrow, right? Who's in our lineup? Tomorrow we'll practice. We'll go through the process. There's no sense worrying about what's going to happen down the road. It's not here. So we'll just go game by game, day by day.
Last one, Edge.
You've had a couple opportunities now to bounce back from losses and pretty strong victories in each one. Just can you talk about the importance of we're 8 games in, you're 4-3-1, just getting off to a good start in the standings?
Yeah, it's a good start, but we have to. This league is so good, right? I mean, you see other teams, and I'm not a huge standings watcher, but there's you see different teams are playing extremely well. It's such a competitive league. You have to compete every night, and hopefully you can get your share of 2 points to build. I mean, to get off to a good start, sure. It's great, and it's also great to get that thought process that we can rebound after games, that the leadership is strong in there, that they're saying and preparing the right way to play that next game regardless of what happens. We talk about where, when, and who we play. It doesn't matter. We just play the same way, and so far we've been able to do that.